Today is going to be a video comparing two overnight diapers that we've tried for our son. Yes, we cloth diaper during the day, but we actually had to switch from cloth at night because all the different cloth diapers we tried, he was saturating and leaking out of at night, and we were just had enough. We weren't going to spend $1 million trying different options, so unfortunately we had to switch to disposables. The first ones we tried were these Huggies Overnights. They just look like this. They have Winnie the Pooh on them. So the box is $24.99 at Target. That may vary depending where you live, what store you go to, and you get 92 of these in a box. So that comes out to about 27 cents per diaper. So these were the first ones we tried. I thought they did pretty well. They never leaked for him. They would get really puffy, obviously, when he woke up in the morning. He generally sleeps anywhere from 10 to 13 hours, so obviously they can hold quite a bit. When you open them up on the inside, they just have this blue area for wetness protection, they say. It's basically just gel on the inside, which is what's absorbent. That's the Huggies diaper. Now comparing it to the Honest Company diaper, it looks like this. It is a lamb print with kind of that green background color. These sell for $25.99 at Target. And again, it may depend in your area, and you get 60 of them in a box. So that comes out to about 43 cents per diaper. So they're not quite, almost double the price for what you get. And these ones on the inside look like this. They're just white. These diapers do not use any of the gel. According to the Honest Company box and their website, it says that it's soft wood pulp that absorbs in these diapers. These ones claim to be 25% more absorbent than the daytime Huggies diapers, and these ones claim to be 20% more absorbent than the regular Honest Company diapers. When you hold them up and line them up perfectly, the rise on the Honest Company diapers is about half an inch longer. You can see that there, and I have them perfectly lined up at the bottom. So, and they're the same width-wise. They don't look any different in the width, but the Honest Company is just a little bit longer, which I think gives a better fit. I should have said at the beginning, these are both size 3. I'm comparing size 3. If you get different sizes, there's more or less diapers in the box, and then that's gonna change the numbers, obviously. But both size 3 diapers. I don't know if the fit is different when you change sizes, if the Huggies are still shorter in all of them, or if that's just this specific size. I couldn't tell you because this is the only size we've tried in these. So overall, I've been liking the Honest Company better. The thing I like better about it is on the inside, it's way softer versus the Huggies. This one feels kind of rough. It just doesn't feel great, whereas this one feels very soft. The outside doesn't feel much different, but I think if I was the one wearing it, I would definitely go for the softer one. The other thing I like about the Honest diapers, like I said, I like the higher rise. I feel like it gives a better fit, and I feel like these ones, when they get really full, aren't quite as puffy, and they don't hang down. The Huggies ones I've noticed get pretty saggy, and if my son walks around in the dirty diaper for even a few minutes, it's like hanging between his legs, which I've noticed doesn't happen as much with these Honest Company ones. They definitely are more expensive. I would say that's the one biggest downside. Neither of these diapers we have ever had leaks with. Neither one has ever had a blowout, an explosion, or a leak. So that's a plus to both of them. The plus to the Huggies, obviously it's cheaper. The Pooh print is cute, and there are 2 different prints that you get in the box. There's this one, and then there's another one with multicolors and Winnie the Pooh on it. I don't have any more of those left, otherwise I'd show you that one as well. Whereas the Honest Company just comes with the 1 print. Not that that matters, but maybe to somebody it does. Overall, if I was choosing, I am going to continue to go with the Honest Company. For me, I really like that they're more eco-friendly, that they don't contain bleach, they don't contain the gel. They're made with natural fibers. I know they're still not as eco-friendly as the cloth diapers, and I wish that we could still do cloth diapers at night, but for us, it was just becoming too expensive trying all the different options, and nothing seemed to be working. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more, and thank you for watching. Bye.